Very good morning to all of you. We would be starting in 1 or 2 minutes from now. Uh, we are almost ready to start. Our honorable chief guest, Dr. Aariz Aftab, is also in the house. So we would be starting in 1 or 2 minutes from now. A very good morning once again to all participants and esteemed guests. We would be starting, and our host for this inaugural session is Professor Lalita. I can see Professor Lalita there. Professor Noor Zohra, very good morning, ma'am. She has joined from Saudi Arabia. Few people are joining from University of California and from Malaysia and Sri Lanka as well. So let's start the session. I request Professor Lalita to please begin.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you're perfectly audible.
Thank you. Can I start, sir?
Yes, please, ma'am.
I start with a quote by Swami Vivekananda. A good education is a foundation for a better future. Education is the manifestation of the perfection already existing in man. A very good morning to one and all. Welcome to today's International Conference on Emerging Trends in Computer Science and Intelligent System. I'm Lalita, Assistant Professor in the Department of BCom BBA, Dayanand Sagar College of Arts, Science and Commerce, and I will be your session coordinator for today's inaugural session. On behalf of AMIEE Association, collaboration with CMAOI and RAHSS Association, it's my pleasure to welcome all the dignitaries, our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Aariz Aftab. Sir is a distinguished member of Indian Administrative Service, presently serving as the Chief Electoral Officer of West Bengal, India. We welcome you, sir. Our program chief patron, Dr. Gulreet Gandhi, ma'am is a president in AMIEE Association, New Delhi. We welcome you, ma'am. Conference committee convener, Professor Ipsita Nanda, ma'am is a vice chairperson and director at RAHSS Institute of Technology, Odisha, India. We welcome you, ma'am. I would like to welcome co-convener of the program, Dr. S. Aravind. Sir is the principal and a professor at Hyderabad Institute of Technology and Management. Dr. Sheba, ma'am is a Dean Academics and Research and HOD at Computer Engineering, Lokmanya Tilak College of Engineering. Dr. Nandini Katti, Vice Principal, KES, Shroff College. Dr. Uma Nagarajan, Associate Professor at BITS Palani. We welcome you all. Our program chair, Dr. Ahmed Junaid Ahmed, Secretary in AMIEE Association, New Delhi, India. Mrs. Anusav, Professor, JSS Science and Technology, University, Karnataka. Dr. Rita Rani, Associate Professor, Department of Economics, Dalod Ram College, Delhi, India. Dr. Purnima G, Professor at BMS College of Engineering, Bangalore. We welcome you all. I would also like to welcome conference directors, Dr. B.N. Manjunath Reddy. Sir is the Associate Dean and professor in the Department of AI and ML, Cambridge Institute of Technology. Dr. Malati, ma'am is a HOD and associate professor at KSR College of Engineering. And I also welcome program session chair, organizing secretary and jury members, review and technical committee, technical and healthcare application review committee to the program. Welcome you all for 2 days of international conference. I like to welcome participants from various colleges across the world who are with us today. Welcome to all once again. Before going to start the program, I would like to share about the key thoughts of the program of International Conference as well as Association of AMIEE Association, CMAOI and RAHSS. The International Conference on Emerging Trends in Computer Science and Intelligence System aims to provide a platform for researchers, academicians, and industry professionals to present and discuss the latest innovations, trends, and challenges in evolving fields of computer science and intelligence systems. This conference will bring together experts from around the world to share their research findings, exchange ideas, and collaborate on cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the future of computer science and artificial intelligence. The conference is designed to foster collaboration between academia and industry, providing opportunities for networking and knowledge sharing among participants from diverse backgrounds and expertise areas. By focusing on emerging trends and practical applications, the conference will contribute to the development of innovative solutions that address real-world challenges in computer science and intelligence system. When it comes for introduction about the Association of AMIEE, the Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning Innovative Entrepreneurs and Engineers Association is a leading professional organization committed to advancing AI, machine learning, innovation, entrepreneurship, and engineering across with the mission to foster the growth and development of professionals while creating a dynamic community for networking, knowledge sharing, and collaboration in these fields. AMIEE strives to create an environment where professionals, academics, and aspiring innovators can contact, share ideas, and work together on transformative initiatives. Being an esteemed association, have a membership of overall 100,000 individuals encompassing leaders from various domains, including head of departments from renowned colleges and universities, as well as professionals from the industries. When it comes for the association of CMAOI Association, it is a commerce and management association for industry experts and academic professionals committed to advancing educations and research practice across India. With about 900 esteemed members, including head of the department from renowned colleges and industry professionals, CMAOI is a dynamic platform fostering networking, knowledge sharing, and collaboration within commerce, management, and technology. The association of RAHSS Association is the Research and Advancement in Humanities and Social Science Association. It is a non-profit academic and professional organization dedicated to the advancement of knowledge, research, and innovation in the field of humanities and social science. RAHS actively works to empower educators, students, and communities through knowledge sharing, skill development, and inclusive practices that contribute to national and global development by fostering interdisciplinary academic collaboration and organizing global conference, seminar, and FDPs. We are pleased to have a conference committee co-convener, Dr. Sheba P.S. with us today. Dr. Sheba P.S. is an associate professor serving as a Dean Academics and Research and Head of the Department of Computer Engineering at Lokmanya Tilak College of Engineering, Navy, Mumbai. She has been associated with the institute for last 15 years. She earned her Bachelor of Master's degree in Electrical and Electronics Engineering from Government College of Engineering, Trivandrum. She later completed her PhD at the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore in the year 2007. With more than 18 years of experience across academia, research, and administration, her contributions span various sides of education. Ma'am has presented and published papers at IEEE International Conference and authored articles in international journals. She has also contributed to book chapters and published a book titled Research and Publication Ethics. As a reviewer and editorial board member for international journals and a conference, she has played a key role in upholding academic standards. She has successfully organized numerous workshops, webinars, and faculty development programs. Ma'am has held various leadership positions, including NAC coordinators since from the year 2017 and Internal Quality Assurance Cell coordinator, where she contributed to the successful completion of NAC accreditation cycle for 1 and 2. She also holds the position of National Board of Accreditation coordinator at the Institute, playing a key role and making a notable contribution to the NBA accreditation process. Ma'am has held key roles at University of Mumbai, serving as the chairperson of the Syllabus Revision Committee and the member of the Result Moderation Committee. Currently, Ma'am is the chairman of the Board of Studies in Computer Engineering at Lokmanya Tilak College of Engineering and Autonomous Institute. She also served as a vice president of institution's innovation cell at the institute. She is recognized as a fellow of IETE and is also a life member of ISTE. Ma'am, we are truly honored and blessed to have you with us today in the international conference. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the International Conference on Emerging Trends in Computer Science and Intelligent Systems. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Aariz Aftab, respected dignitaries, invited speakers, participants, faculty members, and dear students. It is truly heartening to see such a vibrant gathering of minds, thinkers, innovators, researchers, and learners, all united by a common passion, engineering that makes a difference. Conferences like this plays a vital role in fostering the exchange of ideas and inspiring collaboration. They remind us that the ultimate purpose of engineering and research is not merely to expand knowledge, but to apply it meaningfully, to design solutions that benefit people, communities, and the environment. In today's fast-changing world, where technology evolves every day, application-based research has become more crucial than ever. While theoretical knowledge forms the foundation, it is the practical application of that knowledge that drives innovation. Research should not end up with papers or prototypes. It should continue until it reaches the hands of the people who can use it. Whether we talk about artificial intelligence, renewable energy, smart cities, or sustainable materials, the question which we must constantly ask ourselves is, how will this help society? Our research must aim to solve real-world problems, making systems more efficient, healthcare more accessible, industries more sustainable, and education more inclusive. True innovation lies in finding simple, affordable, and impactful solutions to complex challenges. I would like to especially address our young engineers and researchers here today. You are the driving force of the future. Your creativity, curiosity, and courage to question the norm can lead to groundbreaking discoveries. But remember, innovation doesn't happen in isolation. It grows through collaboration, discussion, and experimentation. Look around you. Every societal challenge is an opportunity to engineer a solution. The world needs thinkers who can connect technology with empathy, intelligence with ethics, and innovation with sustainability. This conference provides you with a wonderful platform to share your ideas, learn from experts, and build connections that could lead to meaningful collaborations. Make use of this opportunity not just to present, but to listen, explore, and get inspired. I take this moment to express my sincere gratitude to the Secretary of AMIEE Association, Dr. Amir Ahmed, for giving me this opportunity. My heartfelt thanks goes to convener, organizing committee members, reviewers, faculty coordinators, and student volunteers whose hard work and dedication have made this event possible. As we begin in the sessions ahead, let us keep in mind that engineering is more than equations and algorithms. It is about impact. Each small step we take in our labs or classrooms has the potential to improve lives and shape a better future. The best way to predict the future is to create it. I have taken the quote from by Peter Drucker. So let us commit ourselves to creating that future through purposeful research, responsible innovation, and engineering that truly serves humanity. Wishing you all a stimulating, inspiring, and successful conference. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mom, for sharing your expertise and insights with us today. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our esteemed guest and truly inspirational leader, respected Dr. Priya R. Swaminarayan. Ma'am, working as a Dean, Faculty of IT and CS, Director in the Department of MCA, Parul Institute of Engineering and Technology, Principal in the Department of BCA, Parul Institute of Computer Application at Parul University. She has 27 years of teaching experience, 22 years of research and administrative experience. She has completed her PhD in the field of semantic web in the year 2012. Under her guidance, 12 research scholars have completed their PhD, and currently 8 research scholars are pursuing their PhD under her supervision. She has published 80 plus research papers in reputed and peer-reviewed national and international journals, presented 50 plus research papers in a state, national, and international conference, delivered 30 plus expert talks in a various refresh a course, orientation course, workshop conducted by Sardar Patel University, Saurashtra University, Anand Agricultural University, and Marwadi, a group of institute, etc. Ma'am has attended 40 plus workshop, conference, refresh a course, and orientation program. She has published 3 patents, 7 books, and 10 book chapters. She completed her research project called Avaka System under the theme Digital India for Bhaiton in the year 2018 by Gujarat State Biotechnology Mission. She also done her project, a fuzzy, a logic-based light control system of heterogeneous traffic from SSIP under Student Open Innovative Challenges in the year 2020 under the Gujarat government. She was appointed as a member in the reconstructed governing body Board of Management for MCA program at ICETCSIS. Ma'am has worked as a member of a Board of Studies in a Computer Science, Sardar Patel University from the year 2007 to 2010. And also Board of Studies, Faculty of Computer Application, Marwadi University, Rajkot, and working as a member of Program Advisory Committee, School of Computer Science, Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar Open University, Ahmedabad, and Chairman of a Faculty Board and BOS, Faculty of IT and CES, Coral University. Ma'am, we are truly honored by your presence. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam. Respected dignitaries, honorable guests, faculty members, and dear students. A very good morning to one and all. It is truly an honor to speak on a topic that forms the foundations of our nation's progress, that is research and innovation. When we observed developed countries like United States, Germany, Japan, or South Korea, one of the striking features this set that is their strong research ecosystem. Their growth, it is not an accidental growth, but it is a result of a long-term commitments to the scientific inquiry, experimentations, and innovation. In contrast, India, despite of having a glorious traditional knowledge from Vedas period to 21st of century, still we face a challenge today. So today, I wish to focus on how the India can build a strong, inclusive, and sustainable research culture. Before we move forward, first of all, we must recognize the research gaps. So first research gap, that is limited awareness. Second one, that is a lack of infrastructure. Third one, that is overloaded faculty members. Many times what happens, faculty, they are ready, they're eager to do the research work, but they are not getting time because of many administrative responsibilities. Then poor collaboration and insufficient funding. If we overcome these gaps, then India become global research superpower. So today, I would like to discuss 6 points with all the participants. Point 1, that is learning from global research ecosystems. We would look the world's most innovative countries, and from them we can find many valuable lessons. If we talk about the United States, in USA, universities are not just a research center, but they are the teaching center, but they are the innovations hub. So with the help of National Science Foundation, students solve real life problem with the help of funded projects. If we think about the Germany, they are having Fraunhofer institutions. They act as a bridge between academic and industry. And if we talk about the Japan and South Korea, the research part in these two countries, that is a national identity. So in India, we can also adopt the same model by creating a district level innovation center where academia, industry, and government collaborate. They can identify the local challenges and they can develop a sustainable solution. The second point, that is spreading research culture to state and districts. Research must be moved to every corner of India. So how we can achieve that? So for that, state level research mission that we need to establish. So each and every state, they must design its own innovation mission, which focuses on the demand, the requirement of that states. For example, renewable energy in the Rajasthan, water conservations in Gujarat, or agri-tech in the Bihar. Same way at district level also, we need to establish district innovation hub. So we have to establish district research resource center, and that provide shared labs, mentorship, and access to grants. At village level also, we need to identify village-based research project. So we can encourage students to take up small research initiative, and they can solve local problems like waste management, irrigations, and healthcare. So this model will not strengthen the India's research, but it can also create a self-reliant, innovation-driven community. The third point that I would like to discuss, that is empowering colleges and teachers. Actually, the research thrives when the teachers are empowered. So we must provide faculty research fellowship, which enables faculties from rural college to spend time at national and international institutions. Same way, we also plan regular faculty development program on a research methodology, data analytics, and public ethics. And we can make it mandatory also. The fourth point, that is integrating research with industry and society. If we think about the developed country, they've already implemented triple helix model, means collaborations between academia, industry, and government. And India must replicate this model locally. So how they can, means how this model will help is, so for example, the agro industry, they can fund AI-based crop production research. Similarly, textile company, they can also support for the eco-friendly dyeing projects. So in this way, whatever the industries we are having, they can help students and faculty members for the development and for the benefits of the society. And this will make a research practical, employment oriented, and society relevant, and ensuring that every ideas contributes to both economical growth as well as community well-being. Fifth point, that is funding and policy support. Actually, funding, it's a backbone of any research. If we talk about the research, if we talk about the developed country, they are spending 2 to 4% of GDP on the R&D. For example, South Korea, it's 4.9%. Israel, 5.4%. Germany, 3.1%. United States, it's 3.5%. And India, it just spends less than 1%. And again, it is centralized. So we need to change it. So what kind of changes that we can make? So first one, increase R&D expenditure to at least 2.5% of GDP in the next decade. The second thing is we can create a state level research funds and district research grants under initiative like Atal Innovations Mission. Same way, encourage CSR and private sector funding for university projects. Even we can strengthen SCRB, ICSSR, DBT, and AICTE RPS schemes to reach smaller institutions. Even we can launch rural research fellowship for the projects, especially for water, health, and sustainable agriculture. And we should ensure the transparency and merit-based distributions of research fund, because many times we observe that the many research agencies, many funding agency, they're providing fund to the national institutions like IITs, but they should give some funds to private institutions also. So always remember that investment in the research is an investment in the nation's future. The sixth point, that is building a national research identity. It's a time to make research a matter of national pride. Being a researcher should be seen as a prestigious as being a civil servant or entrepreneur. And we should celebrate inventors from a small town and local colleges, not only from IITs or global university. When our youth, they see this kind of a researcher as a role model, the spark of innovations become unstoppable. So final conclusion, that from local inquiry to global impact, my dear friends, research is not just about the laboratories or technology, it is about mindset. If every Indian state become a research hub, if every district has an innovation cell, and if every village contributes data and ideas, then India will not just participate in the global knowledge economy, but it will lead it. As Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam beautifully said, research is creating new knowledge. It is the foundation of national building. So let's take oath to build a strong research culture from the grassroots to global stage, where every student, teacher, and institution become a part of India's innovation journey. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Ma'am, thank you so much for your keynote session. Was truly inspiring. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us.
Thank you, buddy.
Now, I would like to introduce Dr. Ahmed Junaid Ahmed, Secretary in AMIEE Association. Dr. Ahmed Junaid Ahmed is a distinguished academician and administrator currently serving as the Secretary of the AMIEE Association. Sir has been instrumental in conceptualizing and organizing several national and international conferences, workshops, and academic development programs aimed at fostering interdisciplinary collaboration and advancing research in engineering, computer science, and emerging technologies. With extensive experience in academic leadership, research coordination, and professional training, Sir has built a strong linkages between academia and industry, providing a platform for educators, researchers, and professionals to exchange innovative ideas and practical insights. His initiatives through the AMIEE Association have contributed significantly to the professional growth of faculty and students across institutions in India and abroad. Dr. Ahmed is deeply committed to promoting research integrity, digital transformation in education, and innovation-driven learning environmentals. His vision and efforts continues to inspire the academic community towards excellence, collaboration, and impactful knowledge dissemination. Sir, we are happy to have you with us today. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for this warm introduction. And very good morning to all the distinguished guests, respected professors, jury members, coordinators, dear participants joining us from across the world. On behalf of the AMIEE Association and the entire organizing committee of the International Conference on Emerging Trends in Computer Science and Intelligence System, I extend a very warm welcome to everyone present here. Today morning, also I have invited few of our members from different corners of the world, and I'm very much thankful that they have also joined in the house. Professor Shagupta has just joined from University of California. I would request her also to give her idea in this the inaugural session. Let me first introduce the AMIEE Association. Very briefly, I'll say that at AMIEE, our vision has always been to create a strong bridge between the academia and industry, bringing together experts, educators, researchers, and professionals from diverse domains and different countries on one collaborative platform. This conference is another step towards that goal, a space where innovative ideas meet by practical application and research transforms into solutions that truly benefit society at large. One of our key objectives is to make technology, especially artificial intelligence, more accessible, adaptable, and impactful for real-world needs. We believe that technology should not just remain confined to laboratories or publications, but should reach industries, institutions, and communities in meaningful ways. And I'll add here that in our association, we have added farmers who will be making use of the technology. And I'm very proud that in our association, we have people from diverse backgrounds. Today in this session also, we have doctors, we have engineers, we have educators, administrators, and many more from different backgrounds. Over the past few years, AMIEE has grown into a global academic network, hosting several international conferences, FDPs, and research collaborations. We are also proud of our strong publishing initiative. Several books authored and edited under the AMIEE banner have received remarkable recognition. In fact, a few of our recent publications have been among the trending academic titles, and one of them has even become bestseller at Amazon, selling more than 10,000 books the very first day, reflecting the trust and quality our community brings to the scholarly work. Our strength lies in collaboration, and today's session beautifully reflects that spirit. We have among us eminent academicians and experts. As I said, Professor Shagufta Fatma is joined from University of California, Professor Noor Zahra from Princess Nora bin Abdul Rahman University, Saudi Arabia, Mr. Sujoy Roy, very much thankful to him He is senior IT professional and head of cloud platform at Solventum, Bangalore. He's playing a pivotal role in mentoring the student members of our association. We have a lot of student chapter at different universities. We conduct regular mentoring sessions. And Mr. Sujoy, he will be also addressing and giving his perspective. He is in the house today. Thank you very much, Mr. Sujoy. Your presence today truly embodies the coming together of academia, industry, and administration, which remains the core objective of AMIE. We are also deeply honored to have our chief guest, Dr. Aariz Aftab, IAS Chief Electoral Officer and Additional Chief Secretary in the West Bengal cadre, whose rich educational background from BITS Pilani and Duke University, along with his distinguished administrative experience, exemplifies the harmony between innovation, education, and governance. As we look ahead, our mission remains aligned with the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat 2047, building a self-reliant, knowledge-driven, and technologically empowered India. Let this conference be not just an exchange of research, but a celebration of collaboration, creativity, and contribution. Once again, I extend my heartfelt welcome to all of you and wish this event a great success. Before I leave, I would request Professor Shagupta. It is, I hope, midnight in USA, ma'am, California. Professor Lalita, if you allow me, I'll ask Professor Shagupta to give her perspective how they are taking innovation and research work in the University of California. Over to you, Professor Shagupta.
Thank you so much, Dr. Junaid. First of all, good morning, everyone. And yes, it's midnight. If I do look sleepy, so that's my time zone. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you today in this international conference. And I'm really happy to join you through Zoom itself and represent University of California, Davis. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Junaid for inviting me and also for his continued support earlier and for collaboration too. And I feel proud to share. Earlier, Mr. Junaid has joined us through Zoom, and he has shared his expertise with our students. So that was a wonderful session with our students, and we have been like getting requests to get that again. So hopefully one invitation is coming to your way, sir. At UC Davis, research is not just about technology, but about like creating impact through innovation and collaboration. And our team are working on exciting areas such as artificial intelligence for sustainable agriculture, because we are known for a university focused on agriculture, and also human-centered artificial intelligence. My own research has been like closely related to teaching and learning innovations because I'm a linguist. So I keep on testing how artificial intelligence can be used in the classrooms and how students can apply them. I do want to share one of my experience. Last year, we had a session conducted by Language Center here at UC Davis, and the topic was 1984 or Chat GPT. I was like one of the attendants there, and there was like a question asked by Dr. Robert Blake. He's the director of like Language Center, and he asked like how many of you used AI or Chat GPT. I was not the first one like raising my hand because I thought, oh, all right, this is not something that people would love to hear. Like, yes, I am using it. But the conference was itself like asking us, like the teachers, to incorporate artificial intelligence, because if this is the trend, we cannot be left behind. We cannot leave it, you know. So it was actually suggesting us how teachers can incorporate these things. So if students are using it, we can be one step ahead of them, and we can actually involve them into research. So proudly after that session, I can raise my hand. Yes, I'm like using it right now. So that was like my experience with that. And research is like not only limited to the classrooms. Also, today I was in one of the meetings with honors programs and all the faculties, and I was like happy to learn like one of the research that recently has been done was through like some independent students. And what they did, they just like dropped some gift cards on at UC Davis campus, like $50 gift card with like names written behind the gift cards. And the research was how many people actually like bring it back using like technology too. So, like the point I'm trying to like tell you, it's not like limited. It can go beyond. And our focus was how we can involve our first year students, second year students from the very early age, so they can be involved, in great research in coming like later years. So that's what like we have been like talking about. And I'm really happy to see that here on this um, platform we are talking about it. And I have worked with Dr. Junaid, so I know like how much work he has done. So I'm really like thankful for you to like, sharing this opportunity with me. And I would be happy to collaborate in future too. So my best wishes to you, Dr. Junaid.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. If you have any Q&A, I would be happy to answer too toward the end or anytime.
Mom, thank you so much. I would like to extend our sincerest gratitude for delivering an exceptional brief note, whatever you felt on today's conference. Thank you so much. And also, I would like to thank Dr. AMIEE sir for giving an exceptional brief note on today's conference. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to introduce Dr. Rita Rani. Ma'am is an academic and researcher currently serving as an associate professor in the Department of the University of her PhD in economics from CCS University and has over 2 years of teaching and research experience. Her areas of specialization includes development economics, Indian economy, environmental economics, and research methodology. Throughout her career, Dr. Rani has held several key administrative roles, including a teacher in charge of both the economics and Sanskrit department, convener of the National Service Scheme, and finance and investment cell, among others. Her academic contributions are extensive, with numerous publications in reputed national and international journals covering themes such as economic development, digital finance, environmental sustainability, and higher education transformation. She has also presented papers at leading conferences, including those organized by IIM, Delhi Technological University, and Tilak Maharashtra Vidyapith. Dr. Rani is actively engaged in research, currently leading a project on exploring the role of microfinance in mitigating economic vulnerability and developing resilience in women-headed households. She is a recipient of the Best Research Paper Award in the year 2025 and a life member of several professional associations, including the Indian Economic Association and the Indian Economics and Allied Science Association. A dedicated educator and a researcher, Dr. Rita Rani continues to inspire academic excellence and contribute significantly to the field of economics and sustainable development. Ma'am, we are very happy to have you with us today. Over to you, Ma'am.
Thank you so much for this lovely introduction. I'm myself inspired. Okay. So first of all, I would be very much thankful for the organizers for inviting me for this session as a keynote speaker. So to all the respected guests, fellow educators, researchers, and learners, I am very much thankful, and I would like to introduce myself again. I'm associate professor in the Electoral College. So let me speak as the topic given to me is about the research collaboration and the education in the current time. So for this topic, yeah, or for this current system of education, I would say that education is often described as a foundation of a nation. But I see it as something even more powerful. It connects generations, drive innovation, and defines the kind of world we leave behind. However, if we pause and look closely, we see that our education system is struggling to keep pace with the rapid change around us. Like the technology is evolving, economies are transforming, and society is reimagining what learning even means. So the question is, are our system evolving too? For a long time, education was seen as a ladder. So you climb step by step, and at the top you reach success. But today, education is no longer a ladder. It's a network. Learning does not happen in a straight line anymore. It happens through connections between people, between ideas, and between disciplines. The classroom is no longer defined by four walls, right? It's everywhere, on a screen, in communities, in collaboration across the worlds. So the goal of education now is not just to prepare someone for a job, it's to prepare them for life in a world that changes every day. To truly meet the demand of this new world, education has to undergo three big shifts. So if we go for these three big shifts, then I would say the first is from content mastery to competency. In the past time, knowing facts was enough. Today, what matters is how we apply knowledge, how we think critically and solve problem and adapt when things change. Second is from teacher-centered to learner-centered education. Teachers are no longer the only source of wisdom. They are facilitators, they are guides, they are mentors, and they help students building their own path as well. And the third is from individual learning to collaborative learning. Because the changes of our time, like from climate change and inequality and AI, and there are lots of things that are changing nowadays in the world. So we would say that only education or classroom education is not a complete solution. We have to look towards other things, and that is that's why there is a demand for cooperation, communication, and the ability to learn together. Okay, so now let us talk about research, the invisible engine that keeps education moving forward. So without research, we have opinion, but with research, we have understanding as well. It helps us see what works, what does not, and how we can do better. But research should not live only in academic journals. It should reach classrooms, policymakers, and communities. It should inspire action, not just publications. And the best kind of research, I believe, brings theory and practice together. It's evidence-based, but also connected to the real people and real problems. It's about understanding how students learn, how research teach, and how systems can serve society more effectively. So, as I said, education is the main tool or the power. So I must say, if education is power, then research is the engine, and sole research is not that much powerful or is not a validated engine, but there is a need of collaboration. So I must say that research is the engine, then collaboration is the soul of that engine. So we can't build the future of education alone. No single university, teacher, or nation can solve the challenges of learning in isolation. We need collaboration between schools and universities, between academia and industry, and across borders and cultures. Imagine a world where a teacher in India collaborates with a researcher in European or African country to design a digital learning model and that works for both contexts, or where students from different countries co-create projects on sustainability or AI ethics. That is not a dream anymore. It already happening in small pockets, and our task is to make it a norm. Okay. Next comes the role of technology. So for collaboration, and what I told you that the collaboration is has becoming a norm and it is at very low level, we have to increase the level or we have to make it more approaching. Then obviously the next role comes for the technology. Technology is transforming the education faster than ever. From AI tutors to virtual classrooms and open access knowledge hubs, the possibilities are endless. But amid the excitement, we must remember technology is a tool, not a teacher. It can personalize learning, yes. It can make education more accessible, that's true. But it cannot place the empathy, curiosity, and creativity that comes from human interaction. So teachers cannot be neglected, obviously. So we must use technology to humanize education, not mechanize it, to make learning more inclusive, more flexible, and more empowering for all. After this, now the question is how to build a culture of curiosity and collaboration in classrooms, institutions, and communities. So first, by nurturing the curiosity from an early age. For this, there is a need to encourage children not just to memorize answer, but to ask better questions. Second, by making teachers, researchers also. When teachers study their own classroom, real transformation begins when they reflect, test, and innovations. Third is by linking research with policy. Decision makers must listen to evidence, not just ideology. Education policies must be grounded in what truly works, not what sounds good on papers. And fourth, by sharing knowledge openly, whether through open access journals, online courses, or collaborative networks, education must become a global common, not a private possession. So, in all these things, if we are talking about collaboration, we are talking about the AI tools or better technology. Next things that must be taken care is the ethics and the empathy as well. So, as we innovate, we must also stay grounded in ethics. We have to keep asking who benefits from our research, who has access to our education system, who might be left behind. Okay, so true education is not about producing smarter individuals, it's about building a more human society, a society where knowledge uplifts, not divides, where technology serves humanity with empathy, equality, and ethics, not the other way around. So, what does the future of education look like? Finally, I would say it looks like collaborative ecosystem instead of isolated institutions. It looks like research that inspire reforms, not just reporting. It looks like learning communities that span borders and disciplines. It looks like a world where education is not a privilege for a few, but a right and a responsibility shared by all. So this version requires courage, and the courage to experiment, to unlearn, to rebuild. It requires educators who are innovators, researchers who are storytellers, students who are co-creators of knowledge. So with all these thoughts, I hope I am able to explain my thoughts, what I think about the collaboration and the education and the technology system. So let me close with these thoughts. We often say with one thing that I started from this point that knowledge is power, but finally, if we collaborate or we connect all the points, I must say no, only knowledge is not power, but the shared knowledge is the real power. So there is a need to share the knowledge, to collaborate with the other researchers, educators, and the academicians, and not only the academicians, but the policy makers and the people who are really affected by these policies. So when we learn, research together, and dream together, we don't just transform education, we transform lives. So let us move forward as learners, as collaborators, as change makers, committed to build an education system that does not just teach us how to make an income or earning, but how to make a difference. So with this, thank you all.
Thank you, Mom, for that insightful talk. grateful for sharing your valuable insights. Now, I would like to introduce Dr. Yen Nalini. Ma'am is a professor in the Department of CSE at Meenakshi Institute of Technology, Bangalore. She received her MS from BITS, Pitani, in the year 1999 and PhD from Vishwaraya Technology University in 2007. She has more than 26 years of teaching and 19 years of research experience. She has received Bharat Jyoti Award by Indian International Friendship Society in New Delhi in the year 2012. She received the Dr. Abdul Kalam Lifetime Achievement National Award. She is also a recipient of Distinguished Professor Award by TechNext India 2017 in association with the Computer Society of India, and also received a Best Professor in the Computer Science and Engineering Award of Elect, and ma'am also elected enormously as a Vice Chairman, a Chairman elect Computer Society of India Bangalore chapter for the year 2019 to 2021. Ma'am is the program chair at the International Conference on Emerging Research in Computing, Information, Communication and Applications for several years. She is also a chairperson of an internal complaint committee which addresses prevention, prohibition and redressal of sexual harassment of women employees and students in higher education institutions. Ma'am, it's our pleasure to have you with us today. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for that introduction. First of all, I'm humbled and very thankful to Aamir Junaid sir for giving this opportunity. Because of him, I'm associated with this AMIEE Association. And sir, you've been doing wonderful work. I mean, constantly I've been observing, and kudos to you because the level of work you're doing, I mean, it's highly appreciable. So with that kind note and thanks to you, sir, I once again congratulate the organizers of this International Conference on Emerging Trends in Computer Science and Intelligent Systems in association with the CMAOI and RAHSS Associations. Wonderful initiatives, all these things, because this is a platform where we all can assemble and we can share our thoughts because we will be somewhere in remote corners of the world. And I'm seeing that from Dubai, from UAE, from so many other places, we have been communicating with ourselves, which is a wonderful initiative, and it's a network to be associated with all of you. I'm very happy to be associated with all of you over here. So with that few note, as you all know, the theme of the conference is Emerging Trends in Computer Science and Intelligent Systems. Me from the computer science and engineering background, I will only focus on whatever, with due respect to earlier speakers, they have spoken so much about all the required things. I will just concentrate for a few minutes on this theme only, because I come from computer science and engineering background, and I also as a program chair for 13 international conferences, and all our publications are published by Springer, which is a good note from our side, and happy to be associated with all of you. As you all know, these emerging trends keeps on changing actually. The way we started, the one we are seeing over here, it's a tremendous change actually. AI has taken over so a lot of things, right? So we need to move ahead with what AI is defining us actually. So since the time is also very short, I will only concentrate on one of the concepts which I came across very recently. We all have heard about Smart India hackathons or various hackathons organized by various industries and institutions. And now there is a next level actually, which I fondly starting with that very soon, which is called as a vibe coding. So I just till here we have been doing hackathons, etc. Now I propose this vibe code thon kind of a thing, hackathon, vibe coding hackathon. So which is a very new concept, and which it is going to be ruling the next few years actually. So what is vibe coding actually? It's a new approach to programming where you collaborate with AI to build software using the plain language. We all know prompt engineering, all those things, right? And AI is doing wonderful things for us. And mostly students are already well equipped with this vibe coding actually. They are already been doing. But how to solve the current problem statements, right? Which is required for the society, agriculture, wherever it is possible. They've been coding through their own knowledge. But with the help of AI, can they provide optimized solutions? That is the next thing, actually. So therefore, prompt engineering plays a very important role. How you adjust the prompt, etc. That is taking a very new trend nowadays. So I'm sure with association of many organizations, people can come out with various problem statements which is bothering the rural areas, be it in industry or in the rural areas, etc. So therefore, maybe we can make use of this platform, vibe coding platform. So it's a collaboration with AI to build software using plain language. Instead of writing every line of code yourself, you describe what you want the program to do and the AI generates the code for you. So what else do you need, right? But we need to make use of this platform to come out with optimal solutions to the society. That is my concern, and of course concern of everybody is working in these areas. So I thought I'll bring up this with this good platform over here, and all of you can think about it. You can organize various hackathons related to this vibe coding instead of asking the student to write the code from the scratch. So let them make use of the AI, which is the current trend now. So we can emphasize on that based on the requirements of the industry also, and rural and various problem statements which are still pending, which is not solvable, right? So therefore, we can make use of the AI to do that. So we can make use of AI coding assistants like platforms like GitHub, Copilot, then Code Whisperer, Tab 9, Replit generate code snippets in real time. I'm just bringing out all these things so that we know these terminologies and we can try to make use of that. And various IDs such as VS Code, IntelliJ, PyCharm, and Replit integrate vibe coding through plugins and extensions. These are the possibilities. And various NLP models, because this works on LLMs, we all know about that. So advanced models like GPT-5 and Codex understand plain language and turn it into functional code. That is the requirement. So on APIs and SDKs, so some tools offer customization options, letting teams adapt AI coding to domain-specific projects. So making use of all the available, currently whatever technology is available, and if we can integrate them and empower the students by organizing these kind of hackathons with this vibe coding kind of a technology trend, which I can tell with the help of the AI, I think we can come out better solutions which were not solved so far. Of course, with the human intelligence, when one mind is working, now we can say that AI has a mind of several people, right? Because many people have contributed in generating that model. So therefore, my emphasis is on make use of the AI for best solving the solutions problem statements of the current society. And if we give an option to the students, I'm sure they will come out with a very creative and very good solutions, optimal solutions. I think that's what that keeps coming to my mind actually whenever I organize some organization, international conferences or hackathons. So next thing is this vibe coding. I request all the participants over here, give it a thought, and all the organizers also. And I'm sure AMIEE also will look into this, because that is the next big thing which I feel. And also triple helix model, one of the madam told over here, partnership with the industry, academia, as well as the government. So if more solutions are given through this triple helix model, of course, with the help of the AI agents, I think that is the big thing what I can think about it. So I'm also into that area now. I am starting with one of the national level hackathon with respect to this vibe coding. So I thought I'll bring up this into this platform, and every organization, if they start working towards these kind of things, and it's not that I should keep it to myself, these kind of things, I should share it with all of you so that everybody can work together to bring out the solutions. So with that, I'm once again thankful to all of you. Of course, AMIEE sir, so thanks for giving an opportunity. I will be joining at 5 o'clock. So a lot of things are happening here also. I'm parallelly, running around all those things. A lot of workshops are happening. So thanks for giving an opportunity, and I wish all the success to this international conference. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for that insightful talk. Now, I would like to introduce Dr. Purnima Ji. Ma'am is a professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, is a committed academician with over 27 years of experience in BMS College of Engineering. She obtained her Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Bangalore Institute of Technology and received her master degree in Digital Communication Engineering from BMS College of Engineering. She holds a PhD in Energy Efficient and Fault Tolerant Wireless Sensor Networks from University Vishweshwarya College of Engineering, Bangalore University, Bangalore, Karnataka, India. Her research interest includes energy efficient computer networks, fault tolerant signal processing, and energy harvesting in wireless sensor networks. She has an extensive experience in designing curriculum, developing education pedagogy. Ma'am has published over 45 research papers, 3 patents, and edited course materials. She has developed courses for Program 16 and Program 17 and assisted VTU in delivering education through our satellite for courses, analog communication, antenna, and wave propagation, and developed course modules for the Shishana Program 5 for the course Analog Electronics. She has got grants from MHRD, DRDO, TEQIP Bangalore. She was the organizing chair of the IEEE First International Conference on Networking Enabled and Wireless System 2018. She has served as an evaluator and advisor in several evaluation committees constituted by UPSC, AICTE, KPSC, VTU, KEA. Ma'am is an IEEE Senior Grade Member, Fellow IETE, and Life Member of ISTE. Life Member also of AMIEE Association. She was awarded with the Adarsh Vidya Saraswati of Leadership Development, Winners International Foundation, and Distinguished Professor Award from Lane's Research Institute, LRI International Award in the year 2024. Ma'am, it's our pleasure to have you with us today. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Lalita, for that introduction. Yeah. So, good morning, the esteemed guests, distinguished speakers, delegates, faculty members, and students. It's my great honor and pleasure as one of the conference chair to warmly welcome you all to the AMIEE International Conference on Emerging Trends in Computer Science and Intelligent Systems, organized under the banner of AMIEE, that is AI and Machine Learning Innovative Entrepreneurs, Engineers Association, and CMAOI and RAHSS. So this conference is a celebration of innovation and intellectual collaboration. It brings together leading academicians, industry experts, and researchers from across the globe to share their insight, present their findings, explore the exciting frontiers of technology. The theme of this conference being Computer Science and Intelligent Systems, which definitely involves computing, signals, and intelligent systems, represents some of the most transformative domains shaping the more modern world, from artificial intelligence and deep learning to advanced signal processing and embedded systems. We are witnessing technologies that redefine the way we live, communicate, and interact with our environment. So the purpose of the conference is not merely to showcase research, but to foster a dialogue, inspire creativity, and build collaboration that can lead to meaningful technologies and societal progress. So it is a platform where ideas converge, young minds are inspired, and innovations take root. So I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, keynote speakers, and invited experts who have graciously accepted the invitation and whose presence add great value to this event. My sincere appreciation goes to the conference organizing committee, technical program committee, and all the reviewers for their dedication, meticulous planning, and unwavering effort in ensuring the success of this conference. And to all our participants and paper presenters, I extend my best wishes. May your contributions ignite discussions, generate new perspectives, and strengthen the bridge between research and real world applications. So, as we begin this journey of learning and collaboration, let us remember that such conferences not only are not the endpoints, but they are the starting points, seeds for future innovation, partnership, and advancement that will shape the technologies of tomorrow. On this note, I am delighted to formally, on behalf of all the committee members, to inaugurate the conference, and may this conference be intellectually stimulating, professionally rewarding, and personally fulfilling for every participant. Thank you, and I wish the conference a great success.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable insights.
Thank you.
Now, I would like to introduce Dr. Noor Zahar. Ma'am is Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Princess Noorad Bilan, Abdul Rahman University, Saudi Arabia. Dr. Noor Zahra is an accomplished academic and researcher specializing in signal and image processing, artificial intelligence, and biomedical applications. She earned her PhD in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Sharda University, India, where her doctoral research focused on the analysis of brain signals and images using wavelet and its variants. With over 2 decades of teaching and research experience, Dr. Zahra has served in leading academic positions at institutions across India. Ma'am has published extensively in reputed journals such as Springer, Taylor and Francis, and MDPI, and is a member of IEEE and the Indian Society of Industrial and Applied Mathematics. Ma'am has been associated with the University of Maastricht as a researcher, where she contributed to the study of brain diseases through the project Statistical Evaluation of Stroke Data. She was also appointed as a local expert by Ohio State University for a U.S. Department of State-sponsored STEM Women Conference held in Delhi in the year 2018. Ma'am has traveled extensively for research and academic collaborations across the United States, Canada, Germany, China, Turkey, and United Arab Emirates, presenting paper and delivering invited talks at major international conferences and workshops. This global exposure has enriched her interdisciplinary expertise, allowing her to bridge engineering, medicines, and artificial intelligence in innovative ways. Currently, Ma'am is leading a research project titled Artificial Intelligence in Genome Interpretation for a Detection of Neurological Disorders. Her research integrates genomic and EEG data to enhance the early detection of neurological disorders, advancing and frontiers of biomedical engineering and intelligent healthcare system. Ma'am, it's our pleasure to have you with us today. Over to you, Ma'am.
Thank you so much for such a beautiful introduction. I'm really flattered.
Thank you, Ma'am.
First of all, I'd like to wish and to congratulate everyone who is present here and who has organized this wonderful conference. I can say wonderful because it has been already 1 hour past, but I wanted to listen more and more how vivid speakers you have collected, Dr. Aamir Junaid. Really, congratulations to you that you have lots of networking, mashallah. So it's a really great honor me to join at this international conference on emerging trends in computer science and intelligent systems. And like speakers before me have already spoken beautifully about collaboration, inclusion, and sharing idea, and I completely agree. So I will not take much time. I want to say about the students and the participants who who are the part of the conference. Means I'm delighted to see such a diverse gathering, like here, the experts and the scholars. I can see many accomplished doctors and researchers as well from the various disciplines. So interdisciplinary research is everywhere in the world now, and it is the most powerful drivers of innovations. And of course, bridging knowledge from different fields of address complex real world problems, like the speakers already said. Having gone through some of the papers submitted at this conference, I'm impressed by the variety and depth of topics. The research span areas here, such as healthcare. I have seen the paper based on the healthcare, medical imaging, agriculture, computer vision, fake news detection, counterfeit product identification, handwritten character recognition, augmented reality, cybercrime, AI in law, and talent identification. This has truly reflect the richness and evolving nature of the conference, as well as the computer science and intelligent systems, that it has no boundaries. It works beyond boundary. It can work with any field, any AI can work with any of the discipline these days. So it's also heartening to note the enthusiastic participation of students. I have seen some students has also participated, and they have contributed their research and shown great promise for the future of our discipline. So I'm confident that over next few days, the conference will offer abundance of learning, collaboration, and inspiration. So let's engage deeply, let's ask questions, exchange knowledge, and build meaningful connections. So thank you. If you have any questions, please ask.
Mom, thank you so much for that insightful talk. We are truly grateful for sharing your valuable insights. Thank you so much. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Sneha Jha, is a highly accomplished radiation oncologist with over 18 years of experience in cancer treatment and research. She currently serves as the head of the Department of Radiation Oncology at Meherbai Tata Memorial Hospital, Jamshedpur. Dr. Jha specializes in advanced radiation therapy techniques such as IMRT, IGRT, VMAT, and SRS, with the focus on breast, head and neck, and genitourinary cancers. Known for her compassionate patient care and a clinical expertise, she continues to contribute actively to oncology education and research. Ma'am, it's our pleasure to have you with us today. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And I just want to add upon with a very nice presentation with the previous speakers. And I'm really happy, Dr. Aamiee, I should thank you for giving me this platform to speak about this. And this is an international conference on emerging traits on computer sciences and intelligence system, where I can actually collaborate, like the health and the engineering can work together. And especially in my department, where I'm working on the radiation oncology, my all machines are driven with the artificial intelligence, and where we are actually going to plan for the patients. Wherever we are trying, there are lots of research are going on in the cancer therapies. So I can just tell in radiation as well as in the medicines, where we can give chemotherapies to the patient. These all are intelligence based, and latest studies which has coming up, like we are doing all genetic analysis, and which kind of medicine or which cancers are actually given in the research, which all cells are actually acting, whether as acting on the particular cells, and they are initially they used to do all studies on the animal, as we have all known. But now, when they are doing drug researches, they are directly incorporating our patients on that. And where we are going for the radiation therapy, in this also, we are just focusing on the system wise, where we are planning all the things. When we are contouring the normal structures, when we are doing the cancer cells, we are giving radiation. And these all are, we can just say, is a physics based, and this is a engineering only. So these machines which are already imported from the outside countries, where we are planning our patients for the radiation, that is also research based. And where we have a lots of machines where they have a AI based technique, where a little movement of the patient can be actually assessed at the point. So I just really happy that these emerging trends and these kind of research which are going on can actually give very precise treatment. So for the radiation therapy, where we are giving any kind of patient where they have a very small tumors in the lung, breast, and head and neck cancers, where tumors are very small, their only focused treatment can be given by AI based, where they can actually recognize the tumor cells and the flow of the blood, where exactly that cancer cells had been tagged, and what is tagged is only receiving the radiation. So we can just see the futures are coming, where initially they used to tell that doctors, they are just putting a hand on the hands and they're just finding the disease. But I can tell you, there's lots of myth accounting. So without focusing on CT scan or MRI, or we are collaborating all the patient's history, then we are making the perfect plan to treatment. So these treatments are actually focused on the AI-based techniques, where we can actually go through it. And when we do the planning, and we have to collaborate with all our initially there was few presentations, they have told that biometric engineers and the engineering with the computer and AI, if they collaborate, they can actually come with a lots of research, and this is already going on. As I am working in the Meherbai Tata Hospital, and we have already done lots of research at Tata Medical Centers, where at the Mumbai and all at the Navi Mumbai, and where the Kharghar, there are lots of studies are going with the AI based planning on the radiation therapy. So if we are plan those kind of treatments, then lesser of the side effects will be faced, and as a dreaded disease of the cancer can be treated very successfully with the in engineering and along with the AI based techniques. So I would like to tell everyone who are in this field, and we all are in the same platform, so we can elaborate these things. And we should not be frightened with the cancer word itself. So lots of research are going on, and lots of precise treatments are there, where we can actually do the successful treatment. And I'll just tell everyone for this, and congratulate Dr. Aariz Aftab for such a successful, so many people are on the same platform. We are all talking about all the techniques. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for that knowledgeable talk. Now, it's my immense pleasure to introduce Dr. Gunween Kaur Narulla. Dr. Narulla is a dedicated and a skilled ENT consultant with a strong academic background and clinical expertise. Holding both MBBS and MS degree, Dr. Narulla brings a comprehensive knowledge and a patient-centered approach to the diagnosis and treatment of ENT disorders. She specializes in managing a wide range of conditions related to the ear, nose, throat, head, and neck, and she has commitment to using the latest medical advancements to achieve the best possible outcomes. Ma'am, we are happy to have you with us today. Over to you, ma'am.
Dr. Gunveen just called that there's some technical glitch, so we can move ahead with the next session of Mr. Sujoy, and she will be back. Lalita, ma'am. I think there is some technical glitch with Professor Lalita as well. We can move ahead with Mr. Sujoy Royce. He is our member at AMIEE Association, recently joined as a fellow member of the association, and he's taking a lot of interest in mentoring the students, especially the students who are from students chapter. He is a senior IT professional he's an expert in cloud technologies. So I would request Professor Sujoy to please give his perspective on research, how industry can get benefited from the research being done in the academia. Over to you, Professor Mr. Sujoy.
I really love that when you said Professor Sujoy. It was nice to my ears. I know there are a lot of experts out here. So thank you once again, Amir Junaid, sir. So Dr. Amir Junaid, for this opportunity. And as we all I think I'm audible, right? Yeah. So as we all are gathered here and hearing all the previous speakers with their expertise, it was really humbling experience. And as Doctor mentioned that I come from an industry experience, I have over 20 plus years of experience in this industry. And when I see about this, once again, good afternoon, everyone. So let me start with something very honest, like the tech world is full of brilliant ideas, right? And I come from the industry, so I can say that. So every year we have seen that thousands of research papers are written basically in different fields, whether it's AI, IoT, intelligent systems, or computer science. But most of them are, and many of them are really smart, creative, and some of them are even way ahead of the time. But the problem is most of these ideas never make it into the real world. And they get published, they get cited, few of them get cited, and they just sit there. The idea is it doesn't mean that the research is bad. Definitely not. In fact, academic work is one of the biggest strengths of this field, to be very honest with you. And what we should do is, like, what I have seen is people go deep. They study the problem. Basically, the researchers who I've read a couple of papers, so people look at the why. Sometimes industry often doesn't have the time to go that deep. A lot of technologies that we use today, from AI models to IoT to cloud systems, began as research ideas. My experience with working with companies like AWS, Amazon, and with 3M Healthcare, so that is Solventum. So we have seen a lot of research ideas being moved into real world. To give you a proper perspective is today, I know during pandemic, we have all used N95 masks, right? Everyone would have used that N95 mask. That was something that was developed by our company. It was an invention. It was a research idea that was done by Dr. Peter Tsai and something 1900s, and that was embedded and incorporated as an industry standard by 3M in around 1972, and it became a major standard by 1996, and we know around 2020 the entire world was using it. So this is what is the power of a research idea. So make sure that what I would say is, as a lot of technology there are old systems, like in our industry, what happens is when you have a good idea, and that doesn't step into the lab, right? It struggles to survive in the real world environment. So when you are building an idea, always think how this idea can benefit the real world, because in the real world the data is very messy. There are tight budgets, as one of the ma'am has already discussed this about the constraints. I really took her a lot of notes. It's a limited awareness. She spoke about empowering colleges and teachers and learning from global research ecosystem. I think that really resonates in the industry also. I would say that many papers are written without working closely with the industry. That is something that the gap that we should bridge, because it is very important for us. How do we end up solving this problem? And if we want the research to create real impact, we'll have to build that industry link early, not after the paper is done. That is very, very important. That could mean that co-creating with companies, or if it's a medical thing, with the hospitals or startups, while the work is still taking shape. So I would say when a research is basically a grounder like this, it travels very far. So it is used not just to be cited. I would say a well-written paper might be a way of putting it into your CV, but a paper that is built with impact and thought about or can have a real implication would go very far in the real world. A simple request to everyone or the people who are writing on the research paper is just don't write for recognition, write to make a difference. Because as I see that good research gets published, but great research gets used. So let's take that into let's take that into account and go ahead. And I wish all the best to all the uh, people here who have collaborated. And once again, thanks to AMIE for hosting this conference and getting all of us together. It's a good learning experience and networking. And thank you once again. Thank you, Lalita ma'am.
So thank you for your contribution to the conference program and for sharing your knowledge with us today. Now I would like to call Professor Ipsita Nanda is presently working as a Vice Chairperson cum Director at RIT Odisha. Dr. Nanda did her doctorate at CAPGS Biju Patnaik University of Technology, Odisha. Her area of research is system on chip design and Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, machine learning, automation design, data science, etc. Ma'am has published 67 research papers in SCI, Scopus, and Web of Science in topmost journals and published papers in international conferences. She holds 28 granted patents and 10 copyrights in different fields of research. She also has 7 edited and authorized books to her name. Ma'am has 20 plus years of experience in teaching, research, and administrations in many engineering colleges and universities. She also worked as a research assistant in the Department of Microelectronics and Embedded System at the Asian Institute of Technology, Bangkok, Thailand, in the year 2016. She served as a nodal officer for NAC, NBA, QS ranking, and NIRF ranking, and trained numerous university and colleges on outcome-based education. Ma'am has received 2 Best Research Paper Award in the field.
I think there is again some technical issue with Professor Lalita. May I request Dr. Ipsita to please start your session, ma'am?